Hello students, today I am going to discuss very important feature of Excel, that is what if analysis in Excel. Now what do we mean by what if analysis? What if analysis is a feature that is used where we want to make future predictions depending upon some change in some parameters, like future prediction in the sense, let us say if I am running a grocery store and I want to calculate how much profit I can make, like if I am making 2000 rupees profit per day and I want it to increase it to, let us say, 4000 rupees per day. So what all changes should I made in either in the I should increase the number of grocery items, or I shall change the cost of some of the grocery items, or if let us say my rent, how shop rent will be increased, then what will be the effect on my profit. So these are some of the parameters which we can change to decide whether to decide how much profit we can achieve by changing all these things. So we can make a uh, so this can be shown with the help of an example. Let us say I have created a worksheet, already a worksheet, sheet number 11. I have clicked from here. So this I have already created. In this, what I have shown is that there is a concert budget. Somewhere a concert is being organized, and here it represents the cost of various items, and here I have represented the revenue generation from the various things, and then there will be total profit or loss that will be uh, total profit or loss will be shown. So now at present, whatever values I have taken here, the total profit shown is 9500. Now let us say I want to increase this profit. I want that the profit should be 15,000, or let us say I want to increase it to 18,000. Then what all changes shall I make in either the cost of the item, whether I should reduce some cost or I shall increase some of the cost, and then I shall see how I can generate more revenue, and then to calculate the total profit or loss. So for this thing we have actually a term called what if analysis. So we can see over here in the data tab, and go to the data tools, there is a term what if analysis. When you click on the drop down box, you can see here three types of what if analysis are there. One, we can analyze that. What if analysis means we can analyze the data. So we can analyze the data using scenario manager, we can analyze the data using goal seek, and we can analyze the data using data table. So today I'll discuss the data analysis using scenario manager. So let's come back to the sheet. So here I have created the sheet. You can see here that I have taken venue, and the number of seats is 300. So for this concert, the venue that I have taken has 300 seats, and these are the various costs that has incurred, like the talent. I have to pay the fee for the talent 4000, then venue rental rupees 500, amplification, for amplification rupees 300, for lighting rupees 250, for ticketing rupees 200, security 150, insurance 100. So you can see here the total cost that has been incurred is rupees 5500. Now this is the cost of this venue for 300 seats. Now let's see what are the revenues that have been generated. If I say the cost per ticket is rupees 30, then and there are total 300 seats, so ticket sales will generate a revenue of 9000. Other merchandising, from merchandising I can generate 1500, like we can distribute some t-shirts or some other kind of stuff to the audience. So it incurs 50, it generates 1500 as the revenue, and other foods and beverages will generate 4500 revenue. So the total revenue generated will be 15,000. Now from this we can reduce, or we can subtract the total cost, and I'll get the total profit or loss here, whatever is there. So this is one scenario that I have generated. Now if I want to see, or if I want to increase my profit, then I have to make some changes in the cost also. I have to make some changes to generate more revenue, so that I can get more profit. So for these things we can make use of what if analysis. Now see how we can use what if analysis in these scenarios. So I'll go to data tab. From data tab I'll move to data tools, and now before going to what if analysis, I would like to select some of the cells here in which we can make the changes. So the cells which we can change, I will select some of the cells which we can change. So let's take cell number B5, that is the number of seats. Like I can let us say this is a value of 300 seats. Now if let us say I would like to change the value from 300 to say 800 seats, or from 300 to 1500 seats. So if the value is large, then I have to make changes in all these things also. So venue rental will also be more, amplification required also be, the cost for amplification will be more, lighting will be more, ticketing will be more, so everything will be changed. So for that, so these are the cells which needs to be changed for if I make some changes in the venue seat. So let's select the cells which will be changed in different scenarios. So I'll select B5, click on B5 cell, then click on control key, press control key and select rest of the cells, and I will select cell number B19 also. So keep the control key pressed so that I can select this cell also. So these are the cells which will be changed, or which we will change to see what is their effect in different scenarios. Now let's come to the data tab and data tools tab, and from data tools tab we will select what if analysis. Now click on the drop down. Here you will see there is a term scenario manager. There is an option scenario manager. So click on scenario manager. So you will see a dialog box like this, scenario manager. Here we will make some scenarios, and let's come to add. You can see here the add option is there. So we will add different scenarios and see what will happen in these scenarios. So click on add tab. So here you can see scenario name. So you can specify any scenario name here. So let's see, I'm giving original values. I have named the scenario original values, and you can see here the changing cells. Whatever cells I have selected over here, they are appearing in this text box, in this box, changing cells. You can see here cell number B5. So we have selected cell number B5. Then there is cell range B7 to B13. So I have selected B7 to B13, and there is cell B19. So I have selected cell number B19. So whatever cells I have selected are appearing in the changing cells. So that means these cells need to be changed. The values in these cells needs to be changed in every scenario. So now you can see another is the comment section. In the comment section you can give any comment. So whatever is written here you can always delete it and write your own. So you can write original values created by me. Yeah, original values created. And then you can see here two checkboxes are there. Under the protection head, this is prevent changes. So if I have clicked this, so I will not make any changes over here. So it is used to prevent the changes. So whatever changes you have made, so it will lock those changes. And then click OK. Click OK. After clicking OK, you can see here the cells that we have selected for changing, those cells are represented here. So we can make any change in the values if we want to. So since I have taken this scenario as the original value scenario, so I would not like to make any changes in these cells. But from here you can see cell number B5 is selected. This is cell number B5 and it is representing the value 300. That means that this value will have 300 seats. Cell number B7, that is talent, cost for talent, it is representing 4000. Similarly, cell number B8, cost for light venue rental. Cell number B9, cost for amplification, cost for lighting. And if I scroll down, because only 5 rows are shown here, so I have to make use of this scroll box bar. If I scroll down, I can see rest of the contents. So cell number B11, 200, that is ticketing cost is 200, then security cost is 150, then insurance is 100, and the last one is the total seats, price per ticket. Price per ticket is 30, so it is displayed 30 here. So I would not like to make any changes in the original value, so I will simply click OK. And I will come back to the previous scenario manager dialog box again. So this is one scenario we have created. Now I would like to create many more scenarios. So for that purpose I will again go to add. Again I will give a scenario name here. Let us say now I'll give medium venue. Say medium venue. So medium venue, changing cells will be same because I would like to change the values in same cells, and I can click on the comment section. If I want to make some comment, I can write it here. If I do not want to make any comment, so simply delete it. So leave it blank and then click on OK. Now here I would like to make some changes in the cells, like for this medium venue, my total number of seats should be, let us say, 800. So for a venue of 800 seats, I would like to make changes in the rest of the cells also, like talent. For talent I would like to make more money, so I can give here, let us say, 7500. For venue rental will also be more here, so I would like to change the value from 500 to, let us say, 2000. Then everything will be changed because the venue is now large. It consists of 800 seats, so everything required, the cost of everything will be changed. Amplification, let us say I'll give it to 1000, or lighting, say, let us say 500. Then scroll down your bar to see more values. And ticketing, let us say 300 per ticket. Then I can change the security to 250, and insurance 200, and say the price per ticket also will be changed here. Let us say the price per ticket is 100, and see. So I have changed, I have created another scenario. So for this scenario, if I want to show whatever values are displayed here, I can click on, so I have selected medium venue, and if I click on show, so you can see the changes over here. Here you can see now the venue seats represent 800, talent 70. So all those values that we have changed over here, they have been applied over here. So it is showing the scenario, like if I have changed the venue seats to 800, what is my rest of the scenario? Talent fee is also changed, venue rental change, everything. Then total cost is changed because I have applied a formula here to calculate total cost, which will be a sum of all these cells. So that's why total cost is also changed. Then revenues we have changed. I have made the price per ticket as 100. So these values have also been changed, and I can see the profit statement here is 9200, right? So now let us see, we can create another scenario also. Here I would like to make some change in the, I would like to put a formula. Okay, so leave it. Let's add another scenario. Say now I would like to make a large venue. One more I would like to create large venue, and the changing cells will be same. These will remain same. I can delete the comment, or I can create another comment. Here I will delete the comment and then press OK, and then make changes. Let us say my large venue will contain say 1500 seats, and accordingly my talent fee will be changed. Let us say now it is 9,000. Now the venue rental will also be changed, say 4,000. Then amplification fee also changed, let us say 1,200. Then my lighting also gets changed, let's say 800. And let us say I'll change all the values, 800. Then from 300 ticketing to I'll make it 400. And let's take security 300, and insurance say 250. And let's change the price for ticket also to 200. And now see the scenario. If I want to show it, if I would like to show it, now you can see the whole values have been changed. The values have been changed here also, and it is showing the scenario. Now the profit, or now I am in loss, that is 950 rupees. I am in loss of 950 rupees. Now these are the different scenarios. So whenever I would like to see any scenario, I can just click on the scenario and click on show. It will show me the scenario, what would happen if I would like to make any change in these cells. So what is my total profit or total loss. So I'll again click on medium venue and see show the scenario. Now for this thing I have another thing. If I would like to have a summarized form of all three scenarios in one worksheet, so I can click over summary. Here you can see in this dialog box there is a button summary. So I can click on summary. As soon as I click on summary, it says another dialog box appears which says report type is scenario summary. So it is already checked. And result cell in which the result will be displayed. So here the cell B27 is represented, that is the profit loss, because we would like to see what all profit we have made or what all losses we have made in order by changing the different scenarios. So the result cell will be appearing here in which we will see the final result. So now click OK, and you can have a summarized form of all the scenarios here. Here at the top row you can see the current values it is representing. Like currently we were on this whatever scenario we were, so that value will be represented here, because we have our cursor put on medium venue, so it has shown the current values. Then original values, so originally in our worksheet whatever values were displayed, so it is being displayed here. Then medium venue, and then large venue. So whatever the profit and loss we were making, so it is represented in the cell number B27, that is the result cell. And here you can see the changing cells are represented here. So whatever values we have, whatever changes we have made in these cells are being represented here. And then current values you can see from at the top row, original value, medium venue, large venue. So whatever scenarios you have created, they will be represented in the top row. And from here also you can see this bar, this line shows the changing cells, this shows the result cell. So if I click on it, so it will be collapsed, and if I again click on it, it will be expanded. So again from here if I click on it, it will be collapsed, and plus sign means that it can be further expanded. So whenever I click on plus sign, it will be expanded. So this is how we can create a what if analysis to see our future predictions based on the changes made in some of the cells. So whatever changes we made, what will be the effect of the changes we made in some of the parameters or in some of the cells to see our future predictions. So this is all in this what if analysis scenario manager. So in my next video I will be discussing what if analysis goal C. Thank you.